All right, so here we go again. Let me zoom this thing out back to normal. And, you know, here we have, I don't know if you can hear it hit, but that's about an inch. I'm good with that, you know, not a problem. Inch and a half. I'll move the ladder on down, but I'll show you plenty other areas where we have 4 inches of overhang. Let's try and get on this roof so I don't kill myself. There we go. All right. So right away I start noticing defects. You can push down on that. There's a screw or something else protruding from the roof deck up through that that's dented that panel. Let me see where I can start here. Good place to start would be this this flashing. You know, that's supposed to be tucked up under that hardy backer, or it's got to have counter flashing on it. I don't know how anybody would think that's going to be watertight. You know, big gaps right there. I mean, that's just, I'm going to let the pictures speak for themselves. Their ridge vents cut like we're supposed to be cut. They took the powered attic fans out and they said, don't use powered attic fans, we're going to cut ridge vents in your roof. Haven't done that on any of the roof, not just this. Here you can see the quality of sheet metal work that's been done. There's big pieces and scratches and just uneven. It's just an uneven mess all the way down. All the way down. Big scratches and scuffs. This is a brand new roof. You wouldn't know it. It looks like it's been used. So here's one problem. Is this? Here's more quality issues. Here's something that's not even. It's pretty bright out here. I don't know if you can see it, but. That's great. Not only is it held down at an angle, it's not even held down. And you know, again, the roof's all scratched up. We got extra steel particles are already starting to rust. Got extra holes with no screws. Let's talk about the this edge here. So this is a drip edge, and if you look up under there, there's the old drip edge. And what should have been done, according to everything I read online, is that old drip edge should have come off, so this new one could have gone on straight. And instead of that happening, they just chose to put it right over the top, and then you end up with this wavy mess all the way down. The gaps on here aren't too bad. I mean, that one's 2 inches. They were told the gutters are going up here, so it needs to be 1 inch, but you know, it's actually not 2 inches. It's 2 inches. It's almost 3. You got about 3/4 of an inch there, and you got 2 there, so you got almost 3 inches off of the fascia that the roof is protruding. Here's a good example of, here's how the overlap's supposed to be per manufacturer that I can tell. You got one piece over the other, but this one's not even flush up to the other one. It's scooted this way too far. So you got it overlapping from left to right. again, left to right. But what happened here is they ran out of metal, so they don't have it overlapping the right way because they flipped a piece around and used it that way. So that one's going right to left. That screw, I don't know if it's supposed to, it's not supposed to capture that lip because that lip's not supposed to be there. But they've dinged that up. Here's another screw, not even close to being 90 degrees in. And again, here's a piece they tried to stretch over because they didn't have enough. And you can see where it doesn't even come close to lining up. Missing holes. Tin works pretty bad. This should be all tucked up under. At least have some pride in what you're doing, you know. Let's walk around over here and see what we got. So we got this boot. It's supposed to have screws all the way around it. Doesn't. That, I'm not really sure what level of flashing that is supposed to be, but it looks like 0 to me. That's just going to leak. There's more of that. We're just going to tack some flashing up on the side of your hardy backer, put some holes in your wall, and I think that looks good. I don't think anybody else would either. Two and a half there. Heck, this end cap hangs over 6 inches. Again, you got almost an inch of issue because the drip edge was never taken out. Oh, here's a good angle. You can see how this new drip edge that you installed, you know, got a 2-inch gap on that. Well, there's not even anything holding that down. That's just all oil canned out. If I can get to this other piece here. So that's how nicely that was put in. It's not even in there. I don't know how you do that. Show you guys it's what you see on this deck. That's pretty much the condition they left the job site in every time they were here and gone. There's just pieces of metal, screws, big nails, all kinds of stuff floating around. Gutters are all full of trash back there. There's some holes in my brand new pool screen that need to be fixed. So here's more of the tin work. I mean, I don't know how you do that, but that's what they did. That's what they did. This is at least tucked up under, but you know, it really should have just, I think they should have just scored the, well, we'll let somebody else talk about what they should have done. I'm just showing you what they did do. Areas like this are common, very common all over the place where there's one screw. This drove down so far that the washer is poking out like that. That's a guaranteed leak from what people have told me. Here's another one that's, see if I can get 90 degrees to it. There's a fastener that appears to be at 90. There's one that's about 45. So not even driven in straight. Another area down here where there's two fasteners because they missed the purlin. There's one that's not even driven down. It's just like halfway screwed in there. Those areas